guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be this look that you saw here in the thumbnail. I really like the way this look came out. It's kind of like a spotlight smoky eye because it looks like there's a spotlight in the middle of my eyes. In other news, this video is a collab video. What? I haven't collabed in forever and a day, and it feels so good to be able to share another amazing YouTuber's channel. So this is a collab with Babs Beauty. Her name is Stephanie, and she has an absolutely beautiful, amazing channel. She does amazing makeup tutorials, and she is a blue-eyed blondie, the exact opposite of me because I'm a brownie. Anyway, she's going to be doing a tutorial using a Morphe palette, and I did incorporate this little friend right here. I had the pleasure of meeting Stephanie while being in Miami, and her husband are such true little gems. They're the sweetest people. I just want to be able to support other people in the beauty community, and I hope you guys take the time to subscribe to her channel and definitely check out her video. I will have it linked down below. Be sure to click it, watch it, like it, and then subscribe. Oh, I didn't spray my face with MAC Fix Plus. We're going to jump right in and get started. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you do enjoy. First, we're going to start out with priming our skin. I'm going to be using the Porefessional by Benefit, and this is the Matte Rescue. So this is a new one, and it comes in this ginormous bottle. Is ginormous a word? I don't really know. And it looks like toothpaste, and it feels really cold like gel. Just trying to give you a rundown on it, and it smells so good. So I'm just going to put that pretty much all over. Now that that is done, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Dream Velvet. I am in shade 75 Natural Beige. It's a very whipped looking foundation and fluffy. And then I'm just going to pop that onto my face, and then I'll blend it out with my beauty blender. You can buy the beauty blender that comes with it, but I personally like my own to do it with better. And I know that one, I said stipple in my drugstore video, and I know that one you're supposed to swipe. Like, I read the instructions. I just prefer this so much better than that one. Just a personal preference. I'm going to start working on the eyeballs now. The eyeballs. I'm going to be using this Morphe palette. This one reminds me of, it's called the 12NB, but it reminds me of a small Morphe 35O. The 35O is the one that's always sold out. So this is like a mini version of that in my personal opinion. First, what I'm going to do is just go in with like this little shade right here. And I'm just going to take this fluffy brush and kind of blend it all over. Then I'm going to go in with my favorite blush. I can't get it together today. I'm going to grab a little bit of this shade right here, and then I'm just going to blend that right into the crease. Now I'm just going to grab the shade right beside it. And then I'm going to blend it right on top just to build up a little bit of color. That way we're not just sticking with like one brown and one light color on the lid. That way it looks nice and gradient as the colors change. The next brown color, which is just the next darkest brown color. And I'm just going to pop it right on top of those shades. You guys know the routine. Next, I'm going to take this maroon brownish shade, and I'm just going to get some on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to push it into the inner corner just by like jabbing the eye gently. And then I'm going to go sweeping back and forth with a really light hand just to smooth that out. Then I'm going to start bringing whatever's left on the brush and start sweeping it in that inner corner. Kind of jabbing my eye a little bit too. That's such a bad way to describe what I'm doing. Now that I look like I've been punched in both eyes, I'm going to go in with the Kathleenlights Where Is the Night? Not the light. These are rolling around everywhere. It's chaos over here. But this is her quad with ColourPop. And I'm going to be taking Porter, which is pretty much a maroon color. But this one came off really brown looking. And I want it to look a little more maroony, if you will. So I'm just going to get a bit of this on my brush. And again, with the jabbing motion, just right on top. Just to give it a little extra zhuzh. I often say the word zhuzh whenever I don't have another word to use. It's just a really way of me having a lazy vocabulary. Got a little too much in that corner, so I'm just going to take a clean brush and just sweep that on out. Get out of there. I've now intensified the black eye look, but have faith in me, it's going to look good. Or else I won't post the video. Next, I'm going to grab a little bit of this Jouer cream eyeshadow crayon in Seren. This is my favorite color out of all of her crayons, all of her eyeshadow crayons. And what I'm going to do is just legit color on my eye in the center, being sure not to hit that inner corner nor the outer corner. I'm going to drag it up pretty far. I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other eye, obviously, because I have two eyes and I want them to look the same. Then I'm going to take this flat shader brush. This is an E58 and it's great for cream colors like this. And very lightly, I'm just going to spruce this out and blend it. That way, like, there's not a harsh line in between the two colors. Everything looks nice. Next, just to give it a little oomph. That's another word I'm making up. Oof. I'm going to grab a weenie, which comes out of the Kathleenlights palette, and with that same cream color brush, I'm just going to pop that right on top. These are incredibly pigmented eyeshadows. Now I'll grab a little bit more of this color with the E45, this dome-shaped brush. I'm like opening my eyes like this because the lighting is so bright. And I'm just going to do the same thing just to make sure and deepen up that color a little. I just like to go back in and touch up. Brush is really great for that inner corner. I should have used it in the beginning in the inner corner. For some strange reason, I'm feeling in my heart that I should do some wing liner. So I'm going to take this Morphe black gel liner and an E10 liner brush from Sigma, and I'm going to do a very small wing. I'm going to grab a little bit of this Pure Volume Vixen mascara and just pop it onto the lashes. And now I'm going to add the falsies, but if you don't want to add falsies, well then, girlfriend, don't add them. Just load up on your favorite mascara and viva voom them lashes. Grab a little bit of my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in Y31. This is one of my favorite concealers, you guys know that. And this is like an F70 concealer brush. And what I like to do, because this brush has such a nice flat synthetic edge, I like to sharpen up that wing and clean up any eyeshadow on the outside of the wing. I'm going to spritz my beauty blender with a bit of MAC Fix Plus spray, and then can everything calm down right here? I'm going to blend out the concealer. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to set everywhere we put the concealer. Literally just set my eyebrow. That's awesome. Next, I'm going to go in with this new palette from Gwen Stefani and Urban Decay. This is not the eyeshadow palette. This is actually a blush, bronzer, and a highlighting palette. And I don't know whenever it's going to be released. I hope it's released by the time I'm uploading this video, but it is gorgeous. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush from Jadey Wadey 180 in Luxie Beauty. And I'm going to take Lo-Fi, or Lo-Fi, I don't really know. And I'm just going to blend this around the hairline and the cheekbone. I'm not really contouring, I'm just warming up my face. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this color, and in E70, this is an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to contour my nose. This is like a subtle bronze color, so it's pretty great. Now I'm going to take this F25 brush and just dust away any excess Laura Mercier setting powder. Go back in this palette and grab an F40 brush, and I'm gonna take Easy. It's just so pretty. I'm gonna pop that right onto the apples and kind of blend it back. I like my blush to mostly set like right up in here. Alright, I'm going to whip out another new palette on you. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this one is Gleam. If you can see by the size of my head how big these are. They are ginormous highlighters. And I'm gonna use, actually I just feel like I should mix these two. This is Stardust and this is Crushed Pearl. Woo! For the under eye, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this shade right here. I'm just gonna blend that all the way from the inner to the outer corner. Now I'll take a little bit of Porter and I'm just gonna blend it on the outer edge, and then I'll skip the center and I'll do it on that inner corner. Now I'll grab a bit of Weenie. It's a funny name. I'm just gonna pop that right in the center, kind of making it fall right where the top part is. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna grab this little Marc Jacobs liner and I am just going to line my waterline. I'll use this little bit of this new Maybelline mascara, and I like how tiny the wand is because you can get in your lower lashes without bumping your skin. I just bumped my skin. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Soar. I don't know why I say a little bit every time. I'm gonna grab Soar Lip Liner by MAC and line my lips. Now I'm gonna grab Stone by Dose of Colors. Last week, or this week, this was back in stock. So if it is, I'll link it down below.